for both teams. Thomas with the ball. Pass to Dumars. Now Hill. Here's Wallace. Wallace left side. Clock at 6. It's back to Hill. That's blocked. And here's Anderson. There's the pick. Pass to Brooks. Brooks right side. The 17-footer goes down. Thomas with the ball. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Dumars. The fadeaway. Kept alive. Wallace makes it off the glass.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Valanciunas. And here's Jackson. A baseline J. He squares up and sinks it.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Outside Thomas. There's the screen. Now here is Hill. The rebound by Anderson.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Number 12. Just 5 to shoot. Number 12. Bank shot. No good. On defense, Memphis. Right side, Thomas. Lanier. No luck. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. To the middle. Anderson. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 or 4 so far.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Back to Wallace. Got a piece of it. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Valanciunas. Pass to Anderson. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Valanciunas. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And he's way off from outside. The Pistons trailing. Down low. Here's Thomas. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Number 12. Out to Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Now, here's Thomas. Left side, Thomas. Wallace can't get it to go. Now, Brooks. No one near him. They get it back. Valanciunas inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now, here's Thomas. 4-point game. There's the pick. Left side, Thomas. Pass to Dumars. Five on the clock. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Memphis leading. Outside Jackson. Six to shoot. Pass to Brooks. Fires from deep. Rebound, Detroit. Thomas with the ball. They set the screen. Back to Wallace. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Thomas, that's good. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Pass to Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. Fades. And it's blocked. And here is Thomas. Right side Hill. Right side Hill. Lanier. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. Memphis trailing here. Number 12. Back to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brooks. Takes a 3. That's good. He's got 5.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Here's Thomas. Lanier. Back to Thomas. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. Pass to Anderson. Lets it go. Shot denied. But they get it back. And here's Brooks. Here's Jackson. And finally they hit one. Ends up going with the new group. Here's Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Griffin with it. Backing down. Post shot. And he lays it up and in.
And Steve, he knows how to get himself on the highlight reel with some of those dunks, but it's not just for show with him. It's an injection of energy for his team and for the crowd.
Here's Dang. Now here is Hamilton. Pass to Billups. Six on the shot clock. It's Clark with the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Here's Billups. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Hamilton. Back to Billups. Now here is Hamilton. Here's DeBusschere. Can't tie it up as that one misses. 3 on 3. Here's Clark. And a missed layup.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
Now here's Billups. And he gets it to go.
Drop back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. There's a screen. Now here's Jones. Pass to Dang. He tries for 3. Melton. Here's Stackhouse. Pulls up on the wing. Nice shot by Hamilton.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pistons ahead. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far? Melton. And it's rejected. And they get it back. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Pistons lead it. Now Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Back to Billups. Here's Stackhouse. Now Billups. Fires the 3. Here's Stackhouse. That drops.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Jones with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Clark. Shot clock at 5. Here's Clark. Right block shot. The Grizzlies with another miss. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And here is Billups. Here's Stackhouse. Now DeBusschere. Outside Billups. Stackhouse. Another three for Detroit. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah,
they get a hand on it. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Bing. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Here's Clark. There's a good screen. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Dang. Just 5 on the clock. Number 23. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And here are the Pistons now. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Here's Stackhouse. From past the arc. Another three for Detroit.
the field goal percentage has been bumped up into the high 50s now.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Jones. From deep. Good on the shot.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
Now the Pistons with it. Bing. Here's Stackhouse. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Clark. Shot clock at 6. Melton. A three-pointer off the mark. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Rodney. And here's DeBusschere. Here's Stackhouse. Another three for Detroit.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
Number 23, Melton. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
This touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Pass to Rodney. Pocket 6. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Here's Clark. And he converts the layup. And here are the Pistons now. Here's Stackhouse. Pass to Griffin. Backing in. Wow. Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. They set the pick. Here's Clark. all alone. Good. He's got 6. And here are the Pistons now. Bing. Back to DeBuscher. Backs him down. Fades away. The Grizzlies pull it in.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Pass to Clark. Jones with it. Clark. 5 to shoot. With the lead pass. Here's Dang. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. So it's Detroit now. Bing. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Pass to Clark. Melton. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
You know, definitely that's the case. I mean, there hasn't been much resistance at all.
Bing. Here's Stackhouse. The 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that 3 from the corner.
Yeah. Here's Jones. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's the screen. Pass to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Some changes for Memphis. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Outside Thomas. Goes up on the high post. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He has 6.
Man, their offense is really cranked up in the second quarter.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. They set the pick. Number 12. Here's Valanciunas. Clock at 4. Will it go? Rebound by Wallace.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Lanier. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Number 12. Brooks outside. Here's Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Number 12. Second chance shot. Valanciunas, good. He's got 6. Now Thomas. Pass to Dumars. And here is Hill. Hill left side. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
They set the pick. Number 12. Rebound, Detroit.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Pass to Dumars. Backs him down. Here's Thomas. And blocked. Brooks with it. He has 5. Here's Valanciunas. Brooks outside. It's good from long range. 8 points for him.
Shooting lots more threes here in the second.
And here are the Pistons now. Pass to Wallace. Now here's Thomas. Brooks grabs the board.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Outside Jackson. Number 12. Oh, he put it! Quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Pass to Anderson. Wide open. And another basket for Memphis. Now Thomas. Here's the screen. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. He's got 6.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
Now here's Jackson. And Thomas over to help. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Brooks. Stolen by Dumars. And here they come. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the basket by Hill.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, you'd have to consider this not one of their best performances.
Outside Jackson. It's stolen by Hill. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Hill left side. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Left side Thomas. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 8.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Number 12. Here's Brooks. Brooks right side. Cans the shot with nobody near him. And here is Thomas. He's got 8. Pass to Hill. Now, here's Dumars. They set the pick. Here's Dumars. Grant Hill on the wing. Rebounded by Jackson.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Lets it go with a 3. The shot is off. It's deflected. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now, here's Thomas. Here's Hill. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Number 12. The layup missed. And the Pistons with possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Outside Hill. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Hill left side. Hill left side. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Brooks right side. Anderson. Number 12. Here's the screen. Pass to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Here's Thomas. No good on the triple.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Number 12. Pass to Thomas. Releases. And he hits the jump shot. He's got 10. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 19-point game. Back to Jackson. Brooks with it. Brooks outside. 5 on the clock. Number 12. And the shot is good. Here are the Pistons with the ball. They set the screen. Ball is up on top. Back to Thomas. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 12 points for him.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Number 12. Hill pulls it in. Leads him in there. And the layup's good off the glass. And here is Brooks. 10 points for him. Back to Jackson. Number 12. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Now Thomas. They set the pick. It's back to Hill. Clock at 6. No good. Brooks with it. Pass to Jackson. Number 12. Number 12. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Outside Thomas. Left side Thomas. Shoots off the screen. That one goes. Count it. He's got 14.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Number 12. And here's Anderson. Pass to Jackson. And here's Anderson. Number 12. Number 12. Rebound by the Pistons. Here's Dumars. Grant Hill on the wing. Right side Hill. Now here's Thomas. Right side Thomas. The jump hook, and it's blocked. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Memphis. Pass to Clark. Now Jones. Now here's Jones. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Clark. With 1 on the clock. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Detroit with the ball. Outside, Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Plenty of space. Rebound by Dang.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Clark. 6 points for him. Number 23. Number 23. And the shot is good. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Now Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Here is DeBusschere. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Stolen by DeBusschere. With 1 on the clock. Missed. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pistons ahead. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Hamilton with it. Now Billups. Back to Hamilton. A pass to DeBusschere. Offensive rebound. Stackhouse. The 3. And it's good. Memphis with the ball. Here's Clark. There's a good screen. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Hamilton with it. Outside, Billups. Back to Hamilton. Pass to Billups. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Blocked. Now here is Hamilton. And here's Hamilton. And here is Billups. And here is Rodman. Now here's Rodman. 5 to shoot. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Back to Jones. There's the pick. Pass to Dang. 6 to shoot. There's the steal. And here comes the break. Here's DeBusschere. Blocked. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now Jones. Here's Clark. And that one's good by Clark.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Here comes Chauncey Billups. A pass to DeBusschere. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Clark. Now here's Brooks. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Hamilton. Outside Billups. Back to Hamilton. A pass to DeBusschere. Backing him down. Outside Billups. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the drought. The shot is off. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And they're running. Here's Stackhouse. Here's Stackhouse. Left side, Billups. A pass to DeBusschere. Back to Billups. Ring shot on the way. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Clark. There's the pick. Here's Dang. Number 23. That's good.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And Detroit has possession. Pass to Billups. DeBusschere with it. Just 5 on the clock. There's the block.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Back to Brooks. And here's Jones. Pass to Clark. Number 23. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Detroit with the ball. 10-point lead. Outside Billups. To stop the drought. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Here's Jones. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Back to Billups. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Here's Clark. Brooks outside. Rebounded by the Pistons. Here's Stackhouse. Pass to Billups. Three-pointer. Rebound by Dang.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, we can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Jones with it. Now Jones puts it up from 12. Uses the glass to drop it in.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Hamilton with it. Outside Billups. Left side Billups. A pass to DeBusschere. Back to Hamilton. 4 on the clock. Now to Bushy. The tray. That's good.
They stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 14. Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Fader on the way. Misses off the left iron. Here comes Isaiah Thomas. Dumars. There's a screen. Rebounded by Jackson. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Number 12. Pass to Clark. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Number 12. And that one's good.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
And here's Dumars. Outside Hill. Pass to Dumars. Gives him a lead pass. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Here's Clark. Now here's Jackson. Brooks. Brooks with it. Boom, he jams it straight down. Thomas with the ball. Here's the screen. Here's Dumars. Outside Thomas. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Number 12. Pass to Clark. Here's Valanciunas. Can't get it to fall. Now, here's Dumars. Now Thomas. Back to Dumars. Pass to Hill from downtown, and that one's good. Here's Clark. It's tipped. Stolen by Thomas. And so it's the...